Oh, good. Good morning. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Happy, you know how many days we are in right now? I don't even know. Let me go look really quick. I'm super curious because the time is flying, you guys. It's absolutely flying by. So in our 40-day glow up, we are currently on, here it is. We're on day 16, you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't believe like it on one hand, it's like 16 days. And then I also realized, oh my gosh, we have so much more to go. We're not even halfway. And think about everything we've done already, like, oh my gosh, yeah, amazing. I have been loving, loving, loving hearing from you guys and how this has been playing out in your lives, how it's been affecting you. So exciting. Yeah, amazing. So I understand a lot of you are having some really, really deep healing. I feel like we've had some amazing opportunities to be of service in really cool ways, like one time healing children and bringing in one of the new energies of the new earth. And like, oh, so cool. Yeah. So, and I don't have any previews today. There's no glimpses. Like sometimes I get a little glimmer of where we're going. Not today. No idea. As a matter of fact, this morning I was ransacking my house searching. So my daughter and her boyfriend just left. They were visiting, and my daughter and I have been playing a game since she was like 16 years old, where she had this terrible, ugly frog, like this ceramic frog. It was like really ugly. She's cleaning out a room and she put it in my room. And I was like, I don't want the ugly frog. And I put it back in her room. And I snuck it and I hid it in her room. And then it became this thing we've been doing for the last, like, what, 8 years, where we constantly hide the ugly frog in the other person's house. And I know she brought the frog and it's here somewhere in my house. I'm trying to find it. I know she's not going to watch this video, so I can tell you I am searching for the ugly frog. Because then the fun thing is you got to try to put it somewhere where they won't find it, like somewhere, like stick it somewhere sneaky where she'll discover it. And like the longer you can make it be at the other person's house, the more you win. So it's terrible. But yeah, I know. She just said mentioned this little sly comment, and I know it's somewhere. So I was ransacking it's not in my bedroom. I'll tell you, it's got to be somewhere though. So, anyways, yeah. So okay, so now we will see where we are going today. So good to see everybody joining in. Thank you so much for coming and doing this together, you guys. Yeah, it is. Thank you for laughing with me. It is really funny. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I was looking in my drawers this morning. Yeah, and it wasn't there. So, but I haven't checked the other rooms. I've only made it through my bedroom so far. But you got to really look, because it could be. And the frog is like this big. It's like, and it's just very ugly. It's a creepy looking frog. So yeah, it's probably in a cabinet behind you. Oh, I'm gonna look. You got wait. I just gonna look really quick. It is not here. Hold on. It's not. Nope. Not in this one, unless it's way in the back. I don't see it. Well, I'll keep looking. I will. If I find it, I will let you guys know. So I know. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. So okay, you guys. So, what are we doing today? I have no idea. Shall we dive in and find out? Oh, my freezer. Ooh, that is dastardly. I'm going to do that on her. If her freezer is my freezer's full enough, it would be lost. But hers, I don't know if it would have enough stuff in it. So yeah, that would be a really good place to keep it for sure. Garage, yes, you're right. Under the stove. Oh, you guys are vicious. Under the stove. No one would ever check there. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, remind me not to play this game with you guys. You guys are good. That is really funny. We do have amazing frogs outside. Like I've got the frogs that we have outdoors here are so cute. They're like this big. And one time I was sitting on the deck in the morning preparing I usually prepare the Friday, I channel Thursday night and Friday morning, I prepare my Friday live message. And I have it on a clipboard. I've got my pink hideout and I'm out there, doing my analysis and looking up all the words and stuff. And I was sitting out on my back patio and the message was about transformation. And I feel this kind of squishy something behind me. And I lean forward and this little green frog jumps out from behind me and lands right on my paper, right underneath the word transformation. And think about a frog as a symbol of transformation. It was such a cool sign. I loved it. It was amazing. I took a photo of him because he's sitting right there on my paper, this bright green little tiny frog. And they make a noise like they are like the size of a Sasquatch. They're so tiny, but they're so loud. They're really, really cute. Yeah, I know. Good thing I've been purging my house. I know exactly. Prince Charming. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cute. Oh, I do have a greenhouse. It could be out in the greenhouse. I wonder if she would put it out in the garden or if she would leave it in the house. But yeah, but I will keep looking. But don't and I know she's not going to watch videos, so I can. It's a secret. Because then when I find it, I got to sneak it over to her house when she's not expecting. So, all right, you guys, shall we do this thing? Let's go ahead and take a breath. In case anyone's on a tight schedule, let's jump right in and bring in our blessing of the day and see where it takes us. So, all right, go ahead and close your eyes and drop down from your tailbone a nice thick root that goes down through the floor and down into the ground. And follow it down with your mind as it grows and extends, growing deeper and deeper into the earth. Following it down where it's dark and cool, extending longer and longer. And follow it all the way down to the very, very center of the earth. And when it reaches that central point, feel the root sprout and anchor itself in. As it does, notice that the root is pulling gently and becoming taut. And feel as that tautness moves all the way up the root. And now all the way up your spine, anchoring you securely to the earth. And if I and the angels and the Mother of Creation has your permission to see and work with your energy today, please give us your verbal assent. Yes, it's okay that I don't hear you. Thank you. I'd like to ask the angels to please help me to be a clear channel of healing and information for our group gathered here today and for all those on the recording, listening to the recording. And please help us to receive this healing and information. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and connect with MOC. And as she comes in, I'll stay in my body for this part so she can set sacred space for us. She's coming up from below this time, moving up slow and easy through each of us with a particular focus on the bottom of our chin, where our neck and our chin connect, coming up from across the front of our bodies and then up through our chin. And just take a breath and allow that energy to expand and move all around us and between us. Into this space, I'd like to invite in our three archangels. Please ask you to clear us of any energies that are not in our highest and best good, any energies that are not our own or that are not in the light, as well as our clearing our technology and the space around us. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go a little deeper and bring in Good morning. Hello. We are beginning. We are beginning again. We are here today. We are ready. We are fluid in our energy fields and we are moving toward a higher state of vibration together as one and all together. We are now beginning a state of relaxation. Open your heart and rest and feel yourselves stretching your light with each reverberation of your heart, the chamber of your heart expanding and contracting, relaxing as you feel your field reverberating outward from the heart center, expanding and contracting, expanding and contracting, allowing yourselves to put your focus, your focal point upon the heart chakra as it expands and contracts, relaxing into each heartbeat as the entire body moves into rhythm with this drumbeat in the expanding and the contracting, as if your entire field begins to pulsate in agreement with the heart's chambers. Each inhale feels rhythmically aligned with your heartbeat, your thought patterns, your blood flow. Your entire body is attuned to the movement of the heart space. From here, we focus upon fear. Fear that vibrates and attunes itself in the column of your neck, in the back, in your spine. Fear that moves up and down, that dictates action, that causes the cessation of feeling from the heart space and increases dictates from the mind. Fear that runs in accordance with old patterning, old thought form, inherited some created within this lifetime. Fear that moves and impresses itself upon you and incubates and creates a storm or a fire as it is recalled. And as the heart beats, the vibratory patterns in the heart space consume all in the fragrance of love. And as we focus within the body-mind, we will now pull forward the complexity of fear in one dialogue you are familiar with, one aspect of yourself, of your thought patterns, where fear resides, where you find yourself returning to fear, whether it be fear of invasion, fear of loss, fear of not being loved, fear of being left, fear of becoming something you're not, fear of harm, fear of cold, fear of snakes, fear of heights, fear that you are not all you need. Allow one fear to separate itself from the disguise it takes as logic and come forward as the heart beats its steady rhythm, expanding and contracting. As if in orbit, the fear circles the heart space, being drawn closer and closer and closer to that which is your truth. The quantity of love that you exude cannot be measured. It is an ever-flowing capacity that is yours alone. It comes from the vibratory plane of your higher self, your divinity, your connection to source, to all that is. Your capacity to love expands into the entire universe. You have more love to share than you could possibly comprehend. And you merely spend a trickle of it in each moment of existing. There is much more to you, much more to your heart space than is often understood. Therefore, as your heart beats in its slow and gentle rhythm, expanding and contracting, understand your heart has nothing to fear, nothing to dissuade it, nothing that could possibly comprehend the strength of you. The fear which grips you. Allow this to rise into your consciousness and focus upon it. Have no fear that it will dictate your pulse. Know that in the witnessing of that which is your barriers, you develop and integrate them into your truth. Allow your fear to come forward as if it is real, as if it is happening even now. Coming closer and closer and closer and closer. And as it approaches, become aware that your heartbeat is steady, rhythmic, even. See your fear, feel your fear, but notice where your heartbeat sits. Be in the center of that heartbeat. Stay in the center of your heart as your fear approaches. And watch as it growls and shakes and tries to approach you. And it cannot. It cannot. It cannot move you. And as it gets closer, it begins to dissolve, to fragment, to come apart, like logic proven wrong. It disintegrates piece by piece. Watch as it is unwinding, and those unwindings move into the body, into the very blood vessels that constrict when fear grips you. Unwinding, starting with the blood vessels and moving outward into the muscle tissue. Expanding, unwinding this fear into the column of your spine. Unwinding, creating slack, letting go between the vertebrae. Allow and stretch your spine. The column of light that moves down your neck, where the head and the neck meet. Here is the great perch where fear resides. And it breathes its last breath and begins to replicate your heartbeat, expanding and contracting, expanding and contracting. Whispers, memories of this fear are locked in the jaw muscles and in the glands. Allow this new vibration of calm, of perception, of love to radiate from your heart and from your brainstem, expanding, equalizing the energy in the body, expanding into those memory fields held in your musculature, opening the jaw, relaxing, relieving tension in your temples and midbrain. The spine becomes supple and relaxed. Your feet well anchored. Lines of fatigue and exasperation flow down and out to the bottoms of your feet. all that you've held, your capacity to hold yourself through fear. This exhausts itself, no longer needed, and spills down through the body and out the bottoms of your feet into the earth. And now your heartbeat alone is heard. Its vibration, its rhythm. I am at peace. I am at peace. I am at peace. Resting, resting, elongated. Your spine shows itself more freely, vindicated. The heart beats more openly. All that you are becomes more fluid, joyful, reverberating your truth exponentially. Your heart expands now beyond your own energy field, vibrating outward in alignment with a universal field that reflects back to you your fearless state, and creating a world that rejects fear, that reflects back to you your internal equilibrium, your equalized state of peace and internal harmony. A breath, relaxing back into awareness. I bless you. I say thank you and goodbye. Hello. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, you guys. Oh, that was super cool. I could tell you guys what I perceived. It was, and I very much was aware that we were addressing one each, very different for every one of us, and it was a fear state. And it's really funny because I can feel I still have a lot of energy moving in myself. Especially along the back. I don't know if you guys feel it. I feel it along the upper back and going into my neck. A lot of energy movement still happening. So just take it easy today. So I would say after doing this one, take it easy. Give yourself a minute to kind of relax that space. But I still feel like our fields are very, very fluid at the moment. So just be gentle with yourself and recognize, very, very fluid. And so, this was about helping us to release a fear. And it was different for every single person. And we were cooperative with it. It was really, what was the body ready to push forward? Like what was on the top of your stack when it comes to fear? And I saw first, she had us, I saw that we were inside the heart chakra, and we were trying to put all of our focus in the heart chakra, and we were watching as the heart chakra just really got strong in its own rhythm. And it was this really simple, just very simple, putting all of our focus, all of our attention, expanding the heart chakra. Then I saw whatever the fear was, but it was really interesting because when the fear came forward, I saw the fear as it was like, and she's using the word in dialogue or conversation with the whole body. And so this fear came forward, and it was sort of like, as it came forward, it was sort of like almost like orbiting the heart, like almost like the heart was like the center of gravity. And as it came forward, the fear kind of fought back a little bit, like almost like a boogeyman. You know what I mean? It kind of fought back with us as the heart was, and we were inside the heart. So we just sort of sat there and let it do its thing, let it fight, let it, try to scare us. And as it got closer, the vibration of love from our heart, it was like the fear was false. Like it couldn't hold together. And so I saw it start to break apart, like almost like shards, you know what I mean? Like it just or crumbling at different places, like different pieces kind of broke off. This piece broke off, and then this kind of crumbled away. And as that happened, I saw in the body, I saw like an almost like, and this is really cool. It's almost like if you think about what is the fear response, like how does the body respond to fear? If you've ever been really, really scared, um, how your whole body like gets really really tense. It's really interesting. People who are asleep or inebriated tend to survive car crashes because their body is super relaxed. And just they just kind of, they just kind of rubber through it. People who are scared are they don't survive because they're like super tensed up. And it seemed like that all the way down to like blood vessel constriction or the blood vessels. It was like I could see energy. It was like it was almost like a flush in the blood. It was like this whoosh. And then it went from the blood vessels into the clenched muscles, and then it went into the spinal column and all the way back up into the brain and our thought processes. And it as that it sort of unwound it all. It was like almost like the body would hold this fear. So we had the fear, and then we had the body holding the fear, and it relaxed it, kind of like unscrewing a screw or unwrapping something, that had been like really wrapped tight like a mummy, slowly, and then it kind of slowly got looser, slowly got more relaxed. And then as it got totally relaxed, that space where the fear originated started to take on the rhythm of the heartbeat. And that was super cool. And then so you kind of had 2 points. Mine was back here. I don't know about you guys, but I felt my rhythm was like one was back here and one was my heart. And I saw the two of them were sort of pulsing together at the same, like they like the this part that where the fear was matching the rhythm of my heart. And then I saw that ripple out, and it was almost like if you imagine that our fears are creating our reality, it sort of sent out a new vibration, said, okay, now we're going to say the fear is gone. Let's let reality meet that. Let's let reality now take on the new vibration. So it sort of sent this really powerful, like boom, that kind of went out, and like a new wave that went out, and reality conformed to this new reality of you. Like the new reality of you no longer holds that fear. How cool is that? Yeah, how cool. And we could do this. I think we could do this. And you just fallen asleep. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know that's how it is. Like it's literally like the lights go out. And that is, as I said before, that is the angels helping you, your angels and guides helping you to absorb the healing on a deep level if you fall asleep. And then of course we stop and you'll come right back. And you could literally have just had like 4 cups of coffee and it will not matter. And you will fall asleep until your body has acclimated to the new energy. So some people are sleepers, some people are not. It's just, it's just how we're built, and how it's the best way for each person to absorb the energy. But yes. And so I think we could do this. I wouldn't do it like multiple. I would give yourself, if you're going to do it again in the same, like immediately, I would focus on the same fear. I wouldn't do like multiple fears in one day, if that makes sense. Cause I think that was, it definitely, and it took a lot of energy from us to do that healing. So I would give yourself a little space, like do it, focus, maybe do it multiple times in case there's like residual levels of fear. So you still feel like the fear is there. Do it again on that fear. But then you could do additional fears. You could do other fears. Or if you're just whatever and a fear comes up, you notice, I had a fear come up. Okay, great. Come back to this meditation and use it in the moment to help you release the fear. Yeah, super, super cool. But I would use it until you feel the fear is gone. Because the thing is that at the end of the day, we know, everybody knows that we heal ourselves, right? You are your own best healer. These sessions with MOC and with the angels, they facilitate that healing. And so sometimes there'll be something that you're ready, like you're ready to let it go, and it just poof, it just goes. And then sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes there's layers. So you'll release a layer and then it'll come back. It'll show you, oop, there's still another thing here. I think of it as like a spiral, and we come back around and we're like, oh, there's that thing again. I thought I healed that. Well, here's a new layer. So you could use it for this multiple times for the same fear, if you felt like you need it. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Debbie is saying, my fear hissed at me, LOL. And when I released from the spine, it sounded like little metal tensed wires being released. Wow, very beautiful. Definitely need to integrate all this release. Fantastic. Oh, and this is good. She's saying oiling the hinges of the secret door behind my heart. Isn't that nice? I felt the brain shifts and deep in the pelvis and sacral. Super cool. You're saying so stinking cool, Sandra. I love it. And Chris is saying this attunement is amazing. Is making me feel so much better every day, more awake. I have this other thing that's happening. Feel like my right side from one and the left is seeing different perception. Super interesting. That is very cool. And we can have that happen where depending on where our wounds are, some of us are have carry, that we're currently working more on the masculine or more on the feminine. If you are that person who has like all of your symptoms of whatever you've got going on happen on one side of the body or the other, it's like right side itis or left side itis. That is typically you'll be working more deeply on if it's right side, right? It's going to be the masculine. If it's going to be left side, it's going to be the feminine. So yeah, and that typically is mother wound, father wound. Thank you so much, Brent. That's very kind of you. Thank you. You said just what I needed today. So grateful. Fear of not getting life right, disintegrated in every cell. Oh, that is a powerful one. I love that for you. Yes, body upgrades and nervous system support for sure. And you're saying my landlord died and they are selling where I live 6 units, was given Oregon out of California, yet I have not aligned to the land that I can afford. My fear is that I'll be homeless. And I'm so sorry you're going through that. There's nothing like fear that when it's no longer just a fear that is imaginary, when you're actually living in the fear. So I hope you will use this session and for you, since you're focusing on the one for the fear, is use it as many times as you need to focus on that fear, because we do create our reality. If you can work through the fear that you'll be homeless, things no matter what, I mean, like it's gonna work out fine. You have always been fine. And that's the thing I would look at your history. Here you are today, at this moment today, you have a roof over your head, you have food, you are fine today. Why would you not continue to be fine? And so just don't stress or worry in the interim before it works out, but trust that you're going to be protected, you're going to be held, and hold that vibration of I'm cared for, I'm loved, it's going to be fine. Right. And and the best proof of that, you've always been fine. So, but I am very sorry you're going through that. That sounds really, really stressful. And I'm really, really glad this meditation is here for you. Yeah, for sure. You're saying, love this gold to drop fears, very bodily feelings, like it's getting deeper each evening in South Africa. Thanks for joining us from South Africa, working with vertigo, which is nice, visceral experience. Love it. That is awesome. So my left shoulder, it came back again. Yeah, phenomenal. Means that you are that. So left, that's going to be mother wound. And so the fact that it's, if it was able to go away and then it came back again, it could be that you've reached a new layer of that particular wound, which is pretty cool, right? A fear of turning into a monster from steroids I'm on. Oh my goodness, been so sick, but afraid of being a monster to sweet people around me. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. When you're on a medication that you feel like you're no longer. So isn't that an interesting thing to think about that experience? I always like to look at it. And if we assume everything is perfect, if you start with the assumption everything is perfect. So whatever's occurring in your life, there is perfection in it. And it's just up to us to discern, to be open to seeing it as perfect and to see the perfection in it. So if you are having an experience where you're having to take a substance that you worry is changing you, think about that, just that piece of it, that you don't get to control what's happening in your own body. So that by itself could be a wound, and it could manifest in a bunch of different ways. So one of which is, oh, I'm on a medicine that's making me behave not like myself. And that could come up in like lots of circumstances where you're feeling like, I remember one time doing a healing on someone who was forced to be a prison guard. Right. And so and knew that like really, really wanted to help the prisoners, but couldn't, or the prison guard would have suffered and all their family would have suffered. So being forced into compliance, like think about all of us who had past lives, like during like World War II, where we maybe had to accept really terrible things that were going on, or our families would have suffered, or other people, or we had to hide our compassion or whatever it was, So that's the way that a wound like that could manifest. So what I would say with anything like that coming up is face the fear, face the monster, right? Bring it up and face it and be in your love, so use this meditation for it. That could be really, really powerful. And I'm so sorry you're going through it, but it's an opportunity, and we just need to see the perfection in it. Start with the question of, what would I have to believe for this to be true? What would I have to believe for this to manifest? What is the underlying perfection that this is trying to in terms of this environment? It's perfect. It's perfect because it's showing you what you are ready to release. It wouldn't be coming up if you weren't ready to release it. The only reason it's surfacing, if our world is, if everything is perfect, it's surfacing because you're ready. You're ready right now, which is so cool, right? So cool. So thank you, RA717. I appreciate you very much. And Thompson, I thank you very much. You guys are very, very kind. Thank you so much. And Brent, thank you. So here, so I felt my fear. Tears started to pour out. I yawned a deep yawn, and then I felt so much peace and love. That is awesome, clever. I love it. Thank you. You're so welcome. Technicolor dreams lately. So cool. Very, very cool. I had a huge emotional release with letting go, letting the fear go. Oh, interesting. The fear was unwinding and sprung away as it released from each area of the body. That is awesome that you saw that too. Very cool. I chose a fear to clear, but something very different came up. Fear of wild animal tiger being confronted and how to be with it. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, because that could be past life stuff, right? Which could, and then that could manifest in a bunch of different ways. You know, had tension in my upper back on right and lower back, left, and they both feel better. Yeah, I love that. Fear of not being loved. Yep, I get it. I totally get it. Thank you. You're so welcome. I definitely feel better every day too. This is a great experience to keep up with our frequencies. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I think we're just glowing, you guys. We're absolutely glowing. I was born with scoliosis, and I've always had a twisted back, neck, and shoulder, head tension, and lifelong pain. It was very enlightening that this is where I hold fear. This was very healing. Oh, I'm so glad for you. Wow. My only fear, Javelina is chasing me when I'm walking dogs. I'm sure I'm going to stay still even now. Oh my gosh. My dad lives down in Tucson, so I know all about those are crazy. He actually had one time, one of the Javelinas saw their reflection in they had glass that went to the floor, and the Javelina charged and cracked the glass. They had been gone, and they came home and saw like a cracked window from the Javelinas. So they can be crazy. Crazy. And then we just scroll down here. Thank you so much. Here we go. See, I'm sending you love and we'll pray for you. I had an experience. Oh, and you're replying back. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Love it when you guys support each other. I'm feeling the warmth now in the back of my neck and shoulders. Wonderful. My severe neck pain is gone. Wow, Arlene, that's so cool. Congratulations. I love it. Is there any, here we go. And then she's asking if anybody is in Oregon that has a suggestion where to look for housing. So that's a great idea. If anybody has a suggestion, Oregon, working and making it back. There you go. Very glowing. So much love. And so anyway, if you guys come up with an idea, if you're listening to this recording later, you can always go into the comments and answer that. I have healed a broken back, addictions, and more. We all have this power. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. And thank you very much. You guys, such a great day together. Wow. I'm so happy to go into this day having had this experience together. Totally lifts me up. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then Andrea says, I didn't resonate with my past fear, so I didn't know what to focus on, but MOC helped me find a hidden fear, and poof. So cool. And you say, this is my Erica, this is my first time doing this and love it. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And thank you so much, Maija. I appreciate that. Sending so much love to you all. And so lots of small mobiles to get started. Try bookings. Oh, bookings.com. Is that right? Lots of small. That's an idea. Bookings.com. Thank you for that suggestion. All right, you guys. Phenomenal. So have a beautiful day, you guys. We will be back again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time for day number, is that 16 or is today 16? I think tomorrow's 16. So yeah, who knows what tomorrow will bring, but I'm ready for it. Sending you tons of love. Have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.